Welcome and shalom to everyone. I'm really overwhelmed by all the people who are here, both on Zoom and in the sanctuary, and I'm very grateful to all of you for coming out to celebrate with me. And you all know we didn't get to celebrate 15, so we're celebrating 16. And I'm starting my 17th year here tonight, full-time. Actually, I started on a part-time basis in January, but tonight marks the beginning of being here full-time 17 years ago. So I'm very grateful to a number of people. I'm very grateful to Barbara Bova for arranging so much and being so generous and being in contact with so many of you. She's the co-producer. She likes to produce wonderful, wonderful events that are service-based here in the synagogue. And many of us were at her bat mitzvah recently and know what a great job she does producing and being in contact with all of you and opening her heart and much else. And I'm also very, very grateful to Aaron Betterson for all the years of love and support and gorgeous voice and being just a wonderful guy to collaborate with year after year after year. And I'm also so grateful to Stephen Silverstein, who is at the piano tonight. And he stepped in kind of at the last minute and is playing so beautifully for us tonight. And with also an open heart and beautiful soul. So I thank you, and I'll say thank you again to everybody who's come and who's performing. We have a lot of people who are participating, and I'm very grateful to all of you, both on Zoom and in person. And I asked Stephen to play as a prelude, Bless This House. It's something that I often sing on my anniversary because not only am I grateful to all of you and to our wonderful president, Carol Ostro, and the Board of Trustees who do such a great job guiding the synagogue. I'm also very grateful to the Actors Temple for its existence. And I bless this house, and I thank not only the building, but all the people in the congregation. So, to kindle our Shabbat lights tonight, I would like to call upon our president, Carol Ostro. May the lights of these candles help us to see the future together, our spiritual growth, and the goodness that is the light within every person. I invite Aaron Betterson to lead us in Shalom Aleichem on page 13.
Hey, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Oakem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Thank you, Steve.
That's the gathering of the angels, and we have so many angels here with us tonight. You are all angels of the Actors Temple. You're angels to me, and all the people on Zoom are angels. We are here with our energy, with our love for each other and for the synagogue. And it's just a beautiful thing to feel it. I hope you can all feel it. And I'm going to invite Aaron back for Lekado D, the Sabbath bride, the entrance of the Sabbath bride, the metaphoric bride, on page 21.
Shabbat,
last verse. So I thank you all for knowing your cue and wanting to receive the love of the Shabbat bride into your hearts, to gather together, to feel that beautiful energy of peace and love and joy. And it's such a gift, especially on a night when we want to celebrate, to have Shabbat and to be able to craft a celebration around it. It's almost as if God knew that by asking us to celebrate Shabbat every week, it gives us an opportunity to gather together joyfully, to gather together for celebration. We need a focal point, just like the tabernacle in the wilderness, to focus our desire to open our hearts to each other. And tonight, Shabbat is that focus. And now, our chief cheerleader, Karen Hausman I know will come forward for Tov Lahodot on page 23, and we'll see if the key is good for Aaron. If it's not, I'll fill in. But for any of you who have not been here for Tov Lahodot, we go Tov, and then Karen goes Tov, and we all cheer. Tov, 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 Tov. Tov Lahodot. Is my shield in Yom HaShabbat. Tov, Tov. You may not know this, but I had 3 sittings for this.
You can adjust the yarmulke, but don't touch the nose.
Okay, yes. I had 3 sittings, and it was very serious. So, that's great. Thank you, Bob.
And this candy on the bottom.
Oh, candy on the bottom. That's even better. All right, so let's put my alter ego here. Yeah, not too near the fire, right? Exactly. Thank you. What a lovely present.
Sweet 16!
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to ask our first singer, David Moore, to come forward.
Good evening, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. So, I don't want to do this song today. I wasn't feeling it. Not after the news. I was going to do something that maybe some of you can figure out what I was going to do when I do my very clever reveal at the end of the song. And just let it go at that. But then I spoke to my wife, my beautiful wife, and she said it's Rabbi. And Rabbi wants us to be happy and the name of the song is Beautiful World. It's by Colin Hay, who used to be a member of Men at Work. And yeah, wherever Rabbi goes, she makes it a beautiful world. You know? So, as usual, the women in my life know better than I do. Steve, can I have a G major chord?
Sure.
Ma, it's a beautiful world. I like swimming in the sea. I like to swim out beyond the wide breakers, where a man can still be free, or a woman if you are one. I like swimming in the sea. And my, it's a beautiful world. I like drinking Irish tea with a little bit of lapsang souchong. Yes, I like making my own tea. My, it's a beautiful world. I like driving in my car. I like to roll the top down. Sometimes I travel quite far. Drive out to the ocean. Stare up at the stars. Yes, I like driving in my car. All around is anger and automatic guns. No respect for women or our little ones. I tried talking to Jesus, but he just put me on hold. Said he'd been swamped by calls this week and he could not shake his cold. Still this emptiness persists. Perhaps this is as good as it gets when you're giving up the drink and those nasty cigarettes. I leave the party early. I leave with no regrets. I watch the sun come up. I watch it as it sets. Yes, this is as good as it gets. And my, it's a beautiful world. I like sleeping with Marie. She is one sexy girl, full of mystery. She says she doesn't love me, but she likes my company. For now, that's good enough for me. So my, it's a beautiful world. I like swimming in the sea. I like to go out beyond the white breakers, where a man can still be free, or a woman if you are one. I like swimming in the sea. Yeah.
I'm now going to invite our president, Carol Ostro, to come forward and speak to us.
Thank you, Rabbi Joe, for so many things. And this is a joyous occasion. We have a lot of talent here. And I come to you bearing gifts from our congregation, our board of trustees, and moi.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yes,
Thank you.
and I also wrote you a poem. I thought it was important to do something just for you.
Thank you.
On this, your 16th anniversary of serving our needs. I fell in love with a building 9 years ago. It gave me the Jewish history of the business of show. I was asked to be the first female president, to work with the rabbi to represent the congregation, and all it has meant. For well over 100 years, Rabbi Jill, for 16 years, has shared her life through gentle times along with strife. She has served us well and devoted herself and given us all much more than wealth. She has given us all she has. We love, respect, and appreciate all that you've done for our beloved temple. You are indeed our jewel of the shul. Have this, enjoy it for the rest of your life, and if you don't like it, I put the receipt inside.
That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you, and bless you.
Don't hurt yourself.
I won't.
And it should rabbi is not a good rabbi.
No, I'm used to this. It's like IV. I'm having an IV.
Love you all.
Beautiful poem, beautiful words. Thank you, Carol, and the Board of Trustees and the congregation. Thank you so much. It's so sweet of you. I would now like to call upon Suki Ray.
I have to be honest, I didn't expect to be called at this point. But I consider Rabbi Jill, she just mentioned angels, and I consider her the angel of angels. If you've ever been to Central Park, there is a fountain with an angel on it, and that's how I see Rabbi Jill. She's been there on many occasions, even when I was performing a concert and the wind was blowing my music. And I couldn't play the music because of the wind. An angel from heaven came. This rabbi came to hold up my music. How many rabbis would do that? And how many rabbis would pose for a puppet like this? Rabbi Jill has it all. She's got the spiritual energy, but she also has a sense of humor. And I just feel blessed to know her and to have been in her presence for as long as I have. I just consider her a blessed person, spirit on the planet.
Thank you, Suki, so much.
It's okay. Anyway, I came out with a poetry book last year. It's called Nishama, and I'm going to read a poem from it. I wasn't sure what I was going to do here, but I kind of go apropos here. Okay, it's called Divine Sparks. In which lifetime did we dance? Whirling in a cosmic joke of immortality, wanders through temples of lost souls, hovering above rooftops of one of the oldest of old cities. Seekers of riddles of ultimate wisdom, your questions reverberate off cobblestones of ambiguities, meandering in a multitude of maybes. I have no answers as to the whys and wherefores. Your eyes reveal everything and nothing at the same time. How do I know your life won't affect mine? And this rabbi's life has affected mine, very much so. So I'm going to play a piece which is written by, oh, I should take this mask off. Sorry, I'm so used to this crazy mask. This was a piece written by Kent Kennan, who's an impressionist type composer, and it's called Night Soliloquy. Not used to going to this kind of mic, but Love you, Brother Jill. Thank you.
To open the ark for Baruch, found on page 28, I would like to call so many people, so many people, and I'd like to call all of you. But tonight I will call Millicent and Harry. Be seated. A number of years ago, Barbara Bova wanted me to sing, and this is my beloved by the composer Borodin. And she wanted me to sing it at a service, and I kind of took a look at it, and I thought, well, it's gorgeous music, but I really can't sing these words in the synagogue. So I had an idea. Why don't I put the words of Psalm 8 to this piece? And it worked well, and I sang it years ago, and then just kind of put it away. And so I took it out tonight, many years later, and with Stephen Silverstein's help, this is my beloved, with the words to Psalm 8.
Your majesty in heaven.
fun to sing. And you give me the opportunity to do it. And now, Aaron Betterson, Ahavat Olam, on page 29. The prayer of God's love for us.
Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha Torah mitzvot, Hukim mishpatim, Otanu lemata. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu, Meshabeinu uvkumeinu, Nasiach behukecha. V'nisach v'nivrei Toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha, le'olam v'ayeh. Kiven kainu, le'orek yameinu, le'orek yameinu.
Thank you, Aaron. Beautiful as always. And we have a new co-president, Bob Greenberg. And if Bob wants to say a few words, you certainly can.
Somehow I woke up one morning and I was co-president. And, you know, some people are born to greatness, some people achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. You know, so I guess nobody else wanted the job. I have trouble saying no. I'm used to saying yes.
You weren't at the meeting, so they may...
I weren't at the meeting. See, it's very important to show up everywhere. Because the guy or gal who doesn't show up gets the job. You see, that's how it works out. So now that you know. I didn't object. No, I didn't object. So. I just want to say that it's wonderful being here with Rabbi Jill. I think the first time I came to the shul was when Dave Koenig asked me to perform with a bunch of friars here for a comedy benefit. And I fell in love with Rabbi Jill at the place because of all the great names, Joey Lewis, Jack Benny, and the pictures of Eddie Cantor and Smith and Dale. And I can recall going to another shul, perhaps along 10th Avenue or something, another post-fundamental shul. And I don't know, I must have looked like an axe murderer or something. They were not welcoming of me. I don't know, there was a lot of, I don't know if you want to come here, you know, there was a lot of that. I don't know what it was about me. But that was not the case here at the Actors Temple, where all are welcome. And it's very inclusive. It is a cool shul. It's a comfortable, cool shul. And you can even wear a t-shirt, see, there you go. So thank you, Rabbi Jill, for your 16 years of service. Went just like that, yes. And I don't know how long I've been coming here. I guess it must have been that particular show, may have been in 2008, in 2009. Yeah, it was like the first one, right? Yeah. I think so. So time flies. So Zaygesund to everybody, good Shabbos, and Rabbi Jill, may you live as long as you want, You never want as long as you live. L'chaim! And at your bottom is candy. Same for Rabbi Jim.
Does that mean that it will go into my tush if I eat it?
Yeah, works for me.
Well, I'm very grateful to you, Bob, because not only do you do comedy benefits, you write our Purim spiel and act in it, and whenever I need you, if I ask, the answer is always yes, and I'm always very grateful. Very, very grateful.
Guilty as charged.
And this Bob Greenberg guy, he has a huge heart. He is so caring, so very caring. It's a bottomless heart. So I thank you so much. You're just such a menschy, wonderful guy. Thank you.
For sure.
We now go to Shema on page 30. And Janella, if you would like to sing Shema, and Milton Platt to sing V'ahavta, we would be most grateful to both of you. You know what? I may have you muted. Let's try it again. Okay.
That's beautiful, Janelle.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Now we can hear you.
Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam
Beautiful, Yom Shekoach. Hear, O Israel, God is our God, God is one. Listen, all those who wrestle with God. Listen, those who strive to make themselves straight. Being is our God. Existence is one. Blessed be God's name, a glorious beingness, which is forever and ever. The prayer that commands us to love, V'ahavta.
V'ahavta es Adonai Elohecha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol moedecha v'hayu hakorim ha'elu asher anohi b'kafka hayom al-levotecha v'shivantam milevonecha v'vivartam bom v'shiftecho v'ishtecha u'v'lechtecho v'aperech u'shachtecho u'chumecho u'shatom lios al yodecha v'hayu tekachot b'neinecha Usatom, Amizos Besecha, Ubishorecha, Leman Tishkeru, She'asitem, Eskom Esotai, Yitem Kedoshim, Lelohechem, Ani, Adonai Elohechem, Asher Hotzeitzitem, Me'eretz Mitzrayim, V'yoslohem, Le'lodim, Ani, Adonai Elohim, Adonai Elohim, V'yemet.
Yashakoach, beautiful as always. I've known Milton, thank you. I've known Milton for 28 years. And he was like a second father to me when I was at Borough Park Progressive Synagogue for 12 years before coming here. He always took care of me, driving me from the station to the station, letting me stay at his house in between services sometimes. always being there to talk to and to help me out whenever I needed it. And he and his late beautiful wife, Dottie. So Milton joined the Actors Temple and comes on Zoom from Borough Park, Brooklyn. And it is always a joy to see you and to hear Janella also chant Shema. Janella, I've been told that you have a song. Is that true?
Okay, that's a short one.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, wonderful Rabbi Jill. Happy anniversary to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Janella. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We go to Nikamoka on page 32, the Song of the Sea. What could be better? God parted the sea just for us. And it's a most joyful song. And now, Neva Small, who is a great friend of Stephen Silverstein's, is going to bless us with a song.
This evening, we are celebrating our favorite rabbi's 16th anniversary. Yes, 16 wonderful, sometimes challenging, amazing years as leader to her flock. That's us. And lead soprano. There are no words to describe all she does. The congregants hug. Rabbi Jill even cleans the back stair. And when she's around, we see piles of scripture appearing right out of thin air. She's one of a kind. Watch her open the Torah. We leap to our feet. Her tummy has been pressed. She does everything. The beamer's been scrubbed like a woman possessed. But she's steady and stable. Oh, make Shabbat's on the table each Shabbos because that's what our rabbi does. Now, she is not just a rabbi. She is not just a great soprano. She's a cook. She's a social worker. She's a grandma. She's Sarah, Leah, Esther, all of the strong women of the Bible rolled into one. What a mensch! That's what our rabbi, our favorite rabbi, that's what our rabbi does. A Rabbi Jill. Hey, Steve. Amazed and colored by
Oh,
that.
thank you. Wow. Wow. That was so much fun. I know that Stephen had a big hand in it too. It's really wonderful. Thank you, Neva. Thank you, Stephen. Wow. What fun. What fun. What fun. Aaron Bitterson will come forward to do the Shamru, found on page 34. Please sing along.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat לעשות את השבת בתור תכלית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת בתור תכלית עולם. בני ובן בני ישראל בני לעולם בני לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת בתור תכלית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת בתור תכלית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת בתור תכלית עולם.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Is Maria Donzillo here tonight? I'd like to greet Maria. She's one of our public servants, and I thank you for coming. I thank you very much, and we extend our love to you. It's very wonderful to see you here. Please come visit us anytime, and if there's ever anything I can do for you, please let me know. And
Maria cannot say anything about her running for office, but she fell in love with the temple, and I invited her in. She wanted to meet everybody, and she's a lovely public servant, and well, hopefully this will be her area.
thank you, Maria. God bless you. May you succeed brilliantly, and we're very grateful to have you among us tonight. Welcome. And now there is someone who always is here for me. Another beautiful soul who plays piano, plays guitar, sings, has so much knowledge, lived in Israel, speaks gorgeous Hebrew with an accent that I always envy. Judy, why don't you go around this way? I depend upon Judy time and time and time again. She's always here for me. And she's a friend, and I love you.
So today, going through some things, I read what I wrote for Rabbi Jill's 5th anniversary. My words still carry weight, even with more accolades. Here we are commemorating your 16th anniversary, and we are grateful to God for our longevity in all areas of our lives. I have have joined forces with Rabbi Jill and my fellow congregants over the years and have played and sung for many and various holiday events now for some 16 years as well. I so enjoy listening to you and singing with you. For both of us, our Judaism and love of music and the need to express ourselves musically and creatively are always linked. As I said 9 years ago, you have managed to build up the shul to a thriving place of worship and creativity. The community is caring and supportive. You managed to hold it together through your own challenges and the challenges at large. Who could ever imagine we would experience a pandemic in our time? And yet you have carried on and have even become the quintessential Zoom technician, in addition to your intellectual, spiritual, and musical talents. Rabbi Jill, you have held everything together with your magical glue, and we are grateful. Yishaer kochech. I thank you for your leadership, knowledge, spirituality, musicianship, and friendship. And now I'm going to go over to the piano. And as Rabbi Jill celebrates 16 years at the shul, somebody very important celebrated an 80th birthday last week. And then we're going to segue over to something in Hebrew from that. Please, Frank? I don't think so. Please feel free to sing along.
Sing out, please.
Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. She is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. So inspired by this song, the Israeli poetess of song in Israel decided that she was very moved by the song during the Yom Kippur War of 1973. And this is by Naomi Shemer. If you notice, it has the same rhythmic pattern, but in the minor key, so typical to Jewish and Israeli songs. Ich נפרס לבד באופק מול ענן שחור כבד כל שנבקש הוא יהיה ואם בחלונות הערב כל נרות החג רועד כל שנבקש הוא יהיה Everybody. this time, let it be.
We now rise for Amidah, found on page 35b. On page 36, Ata kidashta et yom hashvi'i l'shimcha. You made the seventh day holy for the sake of your name, after finishing creating the heavens and the earth. And you blessed all the days, and you made the seasons holy, as is written in your Torah. And the heavens and the earth were finished in all their array. And after finishing creating the heavens and the earth, God ceased from all the work that God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, for on it God ceased from all the work that God created to make. Our God and God of our ancestors, please accept our rest. Make us holy through your commandments and give us a portion in your Torah, Satisfy us with your goodness and make us happy through your salvation. Purify our hearts to serve you in truth. May our rest, eternal one, be done lovingly and willingly on your holy Shabbat. And through this rest, may we bring holiness to all being, which is your name. Blessed are you, eternal one, who makes Shabbat holy. Please accept our prayer in place of temple sacrifice. Blessed are you, eternal one, who continually returns your presence to the world. We read under gratitude, Modim Anach Nulak on the top of page 37. We thank you that you are the eternal, our God, and God of our ancestors throughout all time, rock of our lives. You are the shield of our salvation in every generation. We thank you and praise you for our lives that are in your hand, for our souls that are in your charge, for your miracles that daily attend us, and for your wonders and gifts that accompany us evening, morning, and noon. You are good, your mercy everlasting. You are compassionate, your kindness never ending. We have always placed our hope in you. For all these blessings we shall ever praise and exalt you. May every living creature thank you and praise you faithfully, God of our deliverance and our help. Blessed are you, eternal one, the essence of goodness, worthy of acclaim. I invite Aaron Betterson to come, as always, and share Shalom Rav, a prayer for peace, with me. As we send peace to all those women who will want to terminate their pregnancies, who may not be able to. We send our love to them, and we know also that the past cannot win, the future has to win. It is a temporary setback. We will get this back.
Shalom, Israel,
Jill. It was very moving when you sang, "This is my beloved," because it is kismet that we found you and this temple. You're such a warm and welcoming person. We've been to a number of synagogues, and you were it was a very warm and welcoming experience, and I love your sermons, and you're always positive, and this may sound trite, but I love your positivity, but wishing you many, many more years of great health and happiness. So this is called Let There Be Love, and it's a song by Noah Aronson. I have a fellow singer here. I didn't realize she was going to be here, but from my singing group, but we're going to just, next time. Okay, here we go. It's called Let There Be Love. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu, Shalom. Ha'amidenu, Shamreinu, Nachreinu, Ufros Aleinu, Shmakorecha. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Join with us. Let there be love and understanding among us. And understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. One more time. Let there be love. Let there be love and understanding among us. Among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Happy 16th anniversary. Happy 16th anniversary.
Hane'eman v'harachaman hu yitain ahava b'nei Yitzchak u'b'nei Ishmael. May the faithful and merciful God please soon and in our time teach us how to create peace and understanding and even love between the children of Isaac and the children of Ishmael, the Democrats and the Republicans, and all people on the earth, as we all say, Amen. We now pray for those in need of healing in the community of our family and friends. Mishaberach Avotenu Abraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov v'Imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah v'Yivarech v'Rapeg v'Acholim. May God, who blessed our mothers and our fathers, please grant blessed healing. To Stuart Emmanuel, Shoshana Bad Abraham Basara, Pat Rudin, Avram Ben Ruthie, Maureen Piat, Meryl Stone, Kathy Walling, Lois Libyan, Phyllis Malamud, Matt Clark, Judith Tedeschi, Delita Rubenstein, Hank Ulau, Roberta Nadell.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Sal Schwartzman, Paul Kravitz, Mary Jo Robinson, Ron Cavallo, Carmen Richkin, Robert Shapiro, Milton Platt, Thea Glasser, Steve Glasser, Sandra Pastor, Jay Pastor, Mitchell Pastor, Benjamin and Betty Betterson, Alan Ferrara, Rosie Booker, Florence Nunez, Brenda Gardner, Melissa Sobel, Amanda Rosenberg, Ruth Krausman, Scott Morrow and Brenda Morrow, Eleanor and Joe Rosenthal, Rachel Taylor, Susan Kaplan, Eve Freeman, David Moore, Irene Pontezis, Deborah Bat Esther, Sue Nissan, Arthur Ziffer, Kathleen Richardson, Joan Bridey, Adam Hume, Chainecha Bat Riva Leah, Celeste Weisblood, and Caroline Shuren. If there are others, please raise your hands and I will call upon you. Roberta.
Drew, Daniel, and Kayla.
Thank you. May they be healed. Dorothy. Thank you. Thank you. Pat, yes. May they be healed and quickly. Yes. Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. May they be healed. Marsha, right, Marsha. Sue.
Becky Freeman, Henry Myers, Benjamin Jamone, Becky Vega, Baby Bruce, Cindy George, Dawn Caesar, and Robert.
Thank you. May they all be healed. Carol Osher. Maria. Yes. Thank you. Very soon, please. Ronnie. Thank you. May they be healed. Ron.
Love and blessing as always for Abraham Fishbein and his family. Thank you so much, Rabbi. We just go through
It's mutual.
and
Thank you for what you've done for us all.
my very good friend, father is looking after his mother, very difficult. And his brother-in-law, his sister's husband, at the same time. Really rough. My cousin Mariana, what can I say?
May they be healed. David.
James Young.
Thank you. May they be healed. Neva.
Steve and I have a good friend, Ron Spivak.
Thank you. May he be healed. Ron.
My friend Stan and his brother.
Thank you. Milton.
Sylvie McCoy. Chris Schwartz, Lisa O'Leary, Martin and Peggy Rowe.
May they be healed. Marvin.
Dave Lashley, Neil, Jackie Sousa, and Sarah.
Thank you. May they have a refreshing mind very soon. Doris. Doris, you're muted.
myself. I've been well.
Oh, we send our love to you and our healing and God's healing. Absolutely. Denise.
Sarah Chapman.
May Sarah be healed very, very soon. I send her all my love. Is there anyone else I'm sorry? Oh, thank you. Is there anyone else whose name, whose hand I don't see? Michael Zuckerman, right? We want to pray for Michael Zuckerman. Anyone else, please? Thank you, Brenda. If there's anyone else who has a name, please make sure you're unmuted and say it now. David. Thank you. May healing come soon. Anyone else? We go to Heal Us Now. And Aaron Betterson will join me for Heal Us Now. May God endow all their physicians with insight and skill, that our friends, relatives, members of this community and beyond will be fully restored to health and vigor of body and mind. We pray with open, loving, and full hearts that all of our friends, relatives, members of this community and beyond will be sent patience, hope, courage, strength, healing, a belief in their own cures, and a vision of themselves as fully healed, as we all thank God, the faithful physician, for the blessings of health and healing. And we all say, Amen. Well, we have some special presentations here tonight. And I would like to call upon Barbara Bova to speak and to make these presentations. Barbara, as you know, has become my assistant. Come on up. She loves to do this, and she makes what I do so easy. She's always there to remind me of things I forget, to set up the oneg, and sometimes donate the oneg, as tonight, and very often part of the oneg every week. She calls people, she visits people who are ill, and I could not ask anyone ever to do what she does. She does it out of love, and she means so much to me, and I know to all of you. So, Barbara, I can never thank you enough.
Hi, Jill, thanks so much. I'm reading a message from Milton Plott. So these are Milton Plott's words. I've known Jill Hausman as a cantor since 1994, and as cantor assistant rabbi at the Borough Park Progressive Synagogue since 2004. It was my pleasure to attend Rabbi Jill's induction into the rabbinate at the Actors Temple in 2004. She continued to serve Borough Park Progressive Synagogue until 2006. She helped us through our merger with the Benson Synagogue and came to join our temple family. In 2006, Rabbi Jill left Borough Park Progressive Synagogue to become a full-time rabbi at the Actors Temple in Manhattan. It was our loss when she left our temple. Jill was more than just a cantor rabbi. She was truly a member of our temple family. Although she was the assistant rabbi to Rabbi Schulzen, she performed most of the rabbinical duties that the rabbi would have done. She performed marriages, bar mitzvahs, and services at funerals. She even travels to Long Island to marry my granddaughter Cheryl and our husband Seth in 2010. And in 2014 to Delaware to marry my grandson Eric and his wife Diana. A personal touch was always added to each occasion because she was personally connected to each of our family. When our building in Borough Park was sold and we Temple Beth Emet, I missed the closeness that Rabbi Jill suited and decided to join the Actors Temple while retaining membership with Temple Beth Emet, their sheep, is what they call it, their shirt. I enjoy services at the Actors Temple and being able to participate therein. I can only say that Actors Temple is lucky to have her as their rabbi. With much respect and admiration, Milton Platt.
Thank you, Milton. Thank you so much. Thank you, Judge Platt, Honorable Milton Platt.
Okay, now I'm reading from someone else. So, Rabbi Suzanne E. Lipson, Rabbinic Seminary International, at her Simcha in 2020 in Greenpoint, New York. This is what, these are Rabbi Suzanne's words. Rabbi Jill, congratulations on your 16 years of leadership at the Actors Temple, and more personally for me. Your seat on the and more personally for me, your seat on the Beit Din of Rabbinical Seminary International. As an RSI student, being included in your Wednesday night Torah class was so important. I learned so much from the discussions and your particular insight into the text. As a rabbi now, I have watched carefully as you lead worship services, memorials, and ordination ceremonies for RSI, Rabbinic Seminary International, Civica candidates. Your words are always carefully chosen, appropriate, and meaningful. Your leadership style is full of grace and elegance, and your voice expresses the love of God. For me, you embody these words, and now I'm doing a quote. Purify our hearts, that we may serve you in truth. End quote. It is a servant's heart you possess and express. Rabbi Gelderman smiles on us through you. Toda, Rabbi, for your kindness, generosity of spirit, great teaching, and friendship. Mazel tov and Hazak, Hazak. May you, sorry. I only got the slate. I didn't have time to print it out. Hazak, Hazak. May you go from strength to strength with many more good years of joyous. Joyous service to our beloved community. Much love, Rabbi Suzanne.
No, you can say, you can say what, just one, two.
Okay, now I have something that I wrote. Rabbi Jules,
You don't have to be so close to the mic, you can back up. Yeah, it'll still pick you up.
okay, Rabbi Jill, I started writing this after your 15th anniversary. We weren't here, so. Shabbat Shalom. Isn't it wonderful being here at this temple in chairs with our clothes on? Just kidding, and remembering our Zoom days. It seems as if yesterday. Wait a minute, it was yesterday. Hey, with Rabbi Jill's love and leadership, it did seem as we were all together, a beautiful community on Zoom. I have been a member of our congregation for 10 years, well now 11. I remember from one of my first Friday night services, people were lauding Rabbi Jill in songs, poems, and stories. It was the 5th anniversary of Rabbi Jill as the rabbi at the Bima of Baptist Temple. This is one of my favorite events, as it gives us a chance to send some love and appreciation to Rabbi Jill for all she does for us all throughout the year. Okay, so, Rabbi Jill House. R, Rabbi Jill is radiant. A, Ahava, we receive all of our love. B, encourages us to be our best. B, a beam of light for all to see. I could say beautiful on the inside and outside, but we all know that, so I wouldn't say. I, indefatigable, Rabbi Jill, where does your energy come from? We know. J, joyous. I, invigorating. Don't we all feel so invigorated at this temple with Rabbi Jill? L, Rabbi Jill speaks in such a lyrical way. L, laughing, living, loving, leader. Those are German songs. H, harmonious, head awesome. U, uplifting. S, oh, please forgive this, singular sensation. N, magnificent. A, authentic. We know we are getting the real deal with Rabbi Joe. N, Nessun Dorma. No one sleeps tonight.
Especially if this goes any longer.
When you put it all together, it spells mother. No.
I have learned so much and I have changed so much as I observe Rabbi Jill teaching and reading people, even outside of shul. One of the rabbi's teaching that stands out to me now is love your neighbor as yourself. Why? Because your neighbor is yourself.
I don't want to speak much longer. This isn't about me, it's about Rabbi Jill and everyone who loves her. Let me segue to our scintillating, scholarly, savvy, soprano, Sadi, on her sweet 16 celebration.
I think you could take this opportunity to, present this. So,
Barbara wanted to do something for my 16th anniversary, and this is what she did.
For our beautiful rabbi's chairs up here, we have inscription in honor of Rabbi Jill Hausman.
But Barbara is very hard to restrain. So she did one other thing, and I'm very grateful.
Rabbi Jill, you are the Actors Temple. And the leader of the Actors Temple. 16 years here, the Actors Temple now in its 104th year. So I had this.
Whoa.
What is it? It's a Torah mantle.
That's her name on it. Rabbi Jill Hausman on the 16th anniversary. Historic Actors Temple. Now it's
105th year.
right. Donated by Barbara Bowman. Whoa. Gorgeous. Wow.
Rabbi says he was beautiful.
Oh.
Hell of a work.
I'm so grateful to Barbara for everything I mentioned, plus her great generosity, which Carol Ostro and the board are also aware of, how generous she is, and giving in every way. I would like to invite Ira Nonkin to come forward for some music.
In the smile, can feel like a dream, touched by angel fire. 16, not so beautiful, so fine. Exodus to the doors. Here we go. In a very real way, I wouldn't be here without Rabbi Jill, Barbara in particular, the Actors Temple. I would be dead. I survived with much help after being homeless, beaten, and jailed, and left for dead. So I'm forever grateful, and if anybody has that opportunity to be touched by such incredible generosity, such incredible acts of kindness to somebody who's probably not worth it, but they believed in me, and they thought my life was worthwhile, as I did, and they maintained their respect for me, that respecting my dignity and my right to self-determination. I'm forever grateful. I would truly wouldn't be alive today without that. I live the
I'm going to make one brief comment about the Torah portion. In this Torah portion, Shabbat, the people become dismayed, they lose heart, they refuse to go into the promised land, and God says to Moses, we'll start over with you. I'll kill them all. Let's start over with you. And Moses, in his great love of the congregation, said no. In effect, he said, I want to continue as their leader. And what resonated with me this week is Moses' great love of the people, because I love you all. I really, really love you all. I love this congregation. I love the beauty of each of you. I love your participation, your ideas, your thoughts, your talents. I love the love that comes to me and is expressed to each other. You have taught me so much, all of you, about kindness. I learn from you. If there's anything that I love about the Actors Temple, it is really all of you. And I thank you with all my heart for allowing me to be your rabbi. I now call upon Aaron Betterson.
Sing it again.
More.
So I just want to say a few words. The night is getting late. Just thank you, Rabbi Jill. I came here in like 2008, I think. 2008, 2009.
Could be.
It's
You
been a
know,
while.
You did one of Jean's cantatas, right?
Yeah.
Couple of them, probably.
Sorry?
A couple of them, probably.
So anyway, so this has been an amazing place. It is an amazing place. I sang this song in a cabaret show I did recently, a Ricky Lee Jones song, and it's called Company. And what's this about? This is about company. And I saw this really great interview with her, and she's very spiritual, deep thinker, and was talking about how our spirits are traveling like in beams of light out into the universe, and said her mom is really out there. And she's like looking back on Earth, going, what's going on in Earth tonight? So I thought this would also be appropriate before cottage. Remember you too, but I'll survive another day's conversation to share when there's no one there. I'll imagine what you'd say. I see you with another life now, baby. I'll free you in my dreams, but when I reach across the galaxy, I will miss your company. I'll be looking for company. Look and listen through the years. Someday we will hear me still crying. I'm still crying for company. Listen to me. I'm still crying for company. So now you're going off to live your life. You say we'll meet each other now and then, but it will never be the same. And I know I'll never have this chance again. No, not like you. I see you with I'll free you in my dreams, but when I reach across the galaxy,
To open the ark for Aleinu, I call Bob and Teresa. Those who passed away at this season. This week, we remember Irene Rosner David's mother, Lillian Krautman Rosner, Lorraine Rubenstein, Dan Miller's mother, Vivian Miller, Fred Feingold, Sandy Rosenberg, Morris Loderstein, Milton Platt's wife's father, Dottie's wife, Dottie's father, Norman Altschuler, Suzanne Stein, Isidore Slovin. And we think of those with deep love in our hearts who have passed away within this past year. Two children of founders, our beloved Mike Libyan, who passed away very, very recently, and Seymour Lask, whose grandfather, Mike's grandfather, Meyer Libyan, was a founder of the synagogue. So was Barnett Chapman, Seymour Lask's grandfather. Also, we remember Audrey Troy, Herta Newman, Suzanne Reisman, Margaret Smilo, Fran Arnowitz, Kirsten Floyer, Fred Fastow, our beloved classical guitarist, Cantor Jeannie Quartler, Leonard Legault, Cecile Brunswick, Helen Zinnett, Dina Bat Avraham, Diane Dane, Sam Cardino, Sue's great friend, Chana Yaffe, Stephen Geeson, a beautiful soul, friend of Ronnie's, Ronnie Gersten, Ronald Mark Wolf, Gene Stern, who many of us know, Gene Krausman, who did 6 cantatas here, Sala Pfeffer, my husband, Harold Hawkins, Jack Fager, Adrian Gersten, Ronnie's mother, Rabbi Eddie Church-Cohen, Theodore Danzig, Manny Weisenberg, Norman Feldman, Buddy Albert, Edel Pfeffer, James Besser, who played for me last year on Zoom, came to my apartment, and we did Schubert for the 15th anniversary. Carol Smith, Stephen Williams, Josephine Claffey, and Paul Silverstein, Stephen's father. If there are others for Kaddish or yard site, please raise your hand. Ronnie. Thank you. I'm sorry. Toby. Oh, her memory is a blessing. Yes. Bob.
Yeah, Borscht comic Stewie Stone, who performed there. Stewie Stone.
Stewie passed away.
He passed away last. He had it was a long illness in the hospital for a year or two. And finally passed last Thursday.
Oh, I'm so sorry. He spoke to me about his relatives being here, having come here.
Stewie Stone.
Yeah, oh, I'm so sorry. Any others, David?
Yeah, the man I made my adopted grandfather, he was gone.
I'm so sorry. His memory is a blessing. And I did not mention, but should have mentioned, Joan Amsterdam, who is Doris's sister, who passed away several years ago. Paul Slankas, you're muted.
David Oates.
Thank you, I'm so sorry. Is there anyone else among the people on Zoom? Yes.
My dear friend Jody Hausman.
Thank you, I'm so sorry, Marcia. So sorry. We rise as one community to say Kaddish on page 52 for all those souls we hold in our hearts. The fallen military, law enforcement, and healthcare workers of this past year, all who have died of COVID, or any illness, misfortune, natural disaster, or terrorist attack, the children in Texas, those fallen in the state of Israel and elsewhere in the Middle East, the martyrs of our people, and all those who have no one but us to remember them. Yitgadal v'yitgadal Shnei Rabbah, v'yom Ad Yivarach Yirutei v'yom Lik Malchutei, v'chai Echon v'yom Echon, u'v'chai Kol Beit Yisrael, b'Agala u'v'zman Kariv v'yivru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach le'olam u'lamei Maya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitramah v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, Shemei Dekudusha v'yechu, v'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tishbachata v'nechamata, damiran v'yalma v'yimru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba min Shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'yimru Amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'yal kol yoshvei tevel, v'yimru Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, and comfort to all who are bereaved, as we all say. Amen. Please be seated. On page 54 is a Don Olam. Judy, would you like to come and read us in a Don Olam? This is Judy's specialty, and she is responsible for the Actors Temple video, in which we are all singing a Don Olam. It's on our website. It was a joy to do it, and it's always a joy to reprise it.
Thank you. And it's been over 10 years. So
Over 10 years.
Aaron, you know your part, and Rabbi Jill knows her part. Oh, no, no. Hashem Allah, it's
as we have celebrated here tonight. May we celebrate all day, all week, and all year. May the love in our hearts shed light into the world. May we feel God's presence and God's love. May we be blessed with Sabbath rest and joy and peace, now and always. Shabbat Shalom. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei beri ha'arafet. Amen. L'chaim. And the Motzi, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. All the snacks are to go. Take snacks. And don't feel badly about leaving. I'll take some snacks and come out to munch on some things outside the synagogue. So take your snacks. I'll meet you on the sidewalk or see you next time. I love you all. God bless you. May God bless you. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, everyone who performed. I send you all my love.